Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Hey, this is Finkel. Hey, the ugly, nasty black and blue bruises had faded to a pretty purple, and now it's kind of an ugly, yucky, nasty yellow. Uh, but something tells me as it goes from black and blue, well, it went from red to black and blue to purple to yellow. I think we're on track to very soon. I'm going to show my face, my live face, and yes, my fuck Trump hat. Um, and a lot of people have been asking me how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. I'm doing well. It's minimized to aches. It's no longer aggravating pain. It's aches. So I'm going to turn this way or twist that way or lift too much. I have been driving. I took the sling off a little prematurely, according to the doctor's instructions, but I am driving. I'm lifting things 10, 20 pounds maybe. And today, I'm going to attempt to hold a weed eater and keep the lawn to a certain level at Holly's sister's house. And I have to remember, don't let me forget. In fact, there's a calendar appointment. Okay. August 5, no, that's tomorrow. August 4th, after 5 p.m., I'm to call the 19th Judicial Circuit of Virginia and give them my group number, my juror ID and group number, and they will tell me whether or not I have to report to Chainbridge Road tomorrow for jury selection. I keep calling it jury duty. It's jury selection because at this point we don't know, one, if they're going to determine my group is needed, and two, if my group is needed. This happened a little bit over 3 years ago. I went in, signed in, sat around a room as they keep calling people forward for selection process. And after about 3 hours, they said, okay, Finkel, you're free to go. We won't bug you for at least 3 years. It's just been just a little bit over 3 years. And I get this summons. Actually, the summons says summons for jury duty, but I don't really consider it jury duty. I call it jury selection because, 3 years ago, I didn't actually pull jury duty. I just sat in this damn room. Let me think about that. That was more than 3 years ago. Because I remember COVID was something new, and we were just learning to social distance and mask and wash our hands and sanitize our hands. Yeah, that's right. I was a little bit nervous because about the seating arrangement. Yeah, it's been over 3 years, and true to their word, they didn't bug me for at least 3 years, maybe a little bit longer. God, it seems like yesterday in some ways. Okay, today I am driving about 40 minutes. I'm going to whack the weeds, check the mail. The mail is trickling. It should be stopped. Holly's asked the post office to reroute all that mail to her place. But we still have to, keep the lawn to a certain level and stuff like that. And this weed whacker, it's fairly heavy, and it's got some vibration. So we'll check out the arm and shoulder and see if I can handle that very well. The good news, it's a very small front lawn. Very, very, very small. Holly's given me a break from the back. It's one of these row houses where the front is, I don't know if I have to imagine in my head, maybe 10 or 12 feet away from the building, and maybe 30 feet wide. I mean, I've seen, it's a very small area. In fact, that's why I'm not bringing a lawnmower. A weed eater will take care of that shit. Let me see. So I'm going to test that out, and if I get through that, that means I'm well on the road of recovery, and the yellowness on my face that used to be purple and before that black and blue, that's fading. In fact, I can measure the difference between yesterday and today. Wow, what a difference! And it occurred to me as I was counting down the days to this jury thing, and I'm getting wrapped around the axle about about all things concerning Rabbit, Lion, Porter, People Press Harder, BSBT. Yeah, addicted to the drama thing. It occurs to me, maybe my higher power is like, hey, watch this shit and watch how accusations fly and remind yourself what is evidence and what is rumor, hearsay, etc. Because you may have to utilize this judgment because maybe somebody's about to be tried who's maybe guilty or maybe innocent, and the hearsays and the evidences and I'm not the evidence, the hearsays and the non-probable cause stuff, may be out of whack, and we're just brushing you up to remind you when you hear the evidence and you hear the hearsay, you can decipher the difference and give the person a fair try. That's what I hope. That's what I'm praying and meditating to my higher power, that I can be just in whatever it is that I perceive. If anything, it may be like last time. I might sit around the room for 3 hours and they say, Finkel, we don't need you. We won't bug you for at least 3 more years. Don't know. I've learned a new trick of Chat GPT. Actually, they says geezers don't really use these AIs the way they should be. But kind of having fun doing these fake horoscopes. And first I did was find out how many characters can you type in a YouTube chat, a live stream chat. That's 210. So I have to be very clear, Chat GPT. Keep it under 210 characters, and I have to ask specific questions. May have a comical horoscope in 210 characters or less for a YouTube character known as Broken System, Broken Trust. For brevity, can we call him BSBT? And its reply was, BSBT, the universe tried filing a complaint, but the form got lost. The clerk ghosted it, and justice is on a lunch break. Trust issues today? Cosmic glitch. Blame Mercury and probably the DMV. And that was without any other additional information. I did one on TAV too. Of course, because these are fake horoscopes, I don't know TAV's birthday or BSBT's birthday, and I don't really believe in astrological signs. So I'm being clear to ChatGPT. It's fake. So I asked GTP just based on actual information, like ChatGPT, may I have another 210 or less character fake and humorous horoscope for TAV, who got kicked off Spirit Airlines? And I did a short on this last night. TAV, the stars say you're flying high, just not on Spirit Airlines. Today's alignment favors smoother landings, fewer baggage fees, and maybe not yelling, it's a free country at 30,000 feet. So you can have fun with these things, but I would never ask ChatGPT. I would never open a newspaper. I've never in my adult life would I open a newspaper and go to the horoscope section and find out what's in my stars for the day, because I think that's total bullshit. And I get it. Someone, I think it was yesterday, someone complained that they're being persecuted because I'm not giving them religious freedom if I pick on astrology. The way you pick on Scientology, Christian Scientists, the way a lot of people pick on Latter-day Saints, Mormons, the way a lot of people pick on Christianity. Sitting in a chair behind a computer and mocking things like astrology or, Christianity or my faith in a higher power that I do not understand. That's not what do you say, persecution. That's not persecution at all. That's me opining on what is or is not accurate. But furthermore, astrology is not a religion. It's not even a sect of a religion. There are roots of astrology or characteristics of astrology in some religions, but astrology itself is not a religion. So no mop without a stick. I'm not sure which end to put the stick in. We're not persecuting you. We're making fun of you because you're hard R yeah. Why do they call that hard R? I don't get that. Okay. Anywho, it is 10:03 a.m. and I'm off to test my arm with a weed eater. And whether I do well or not, I'll reward myself with, I think I'll have chili today for lunch. Do the two of you in the audience care if I have chili for lunch? Probably not. So cheerio, no chili for you.